Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome with Invivo, Exvivo, the second record by the band The Last 10 Seconds of Life. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is actually quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music a month before this record was released because of their Limp Bizkit cover. They've covered break stuff and I was like, this is amazing, I need to check out more of this band. What's hilarious to me that I've also found out about the band Crystal Lake because of their rolling cover, so yeah, Limp Bizkit helps you find core bands. The lineup on this record is Storm Strobe on the vocals, Wyatt McLaughlin on the guitars, Anthony Madara on the bass and Christian Fisher on the drums. The production is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness room, no clipping, just the way I like it. I love the power it has, message is diverse. The songs are mostly about personal struggles, addiction, sleep paralysis, depression, hatred, revenge, etc. I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself. Structure of the tracks is between advanced and technical, which means every song has lots of segments and some of them do repeat, but most of them do not. The music here could be described as deathcore, but it has some elements of beatdown, hardcore, even nu metal. The record starts with fertile steps and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming. It's stellar throughout the entire record. The drummer is just on fire. I love his blast beats, the double bass work, the groove, the style, the precision of his playing. At least to me it helps the music stay memorable in my mind. Next we have the bass work. It's audible and mostly follows the guitars. We have some moments where the bassist deviates from that stuff, but not much. Then we have the guitar work by Wyatt. I love his groovy chunky guitar riffs here, some amazing breakdowns, but I feel like the best parts are the most melodic ones, like the melodic guitar work in Morality, Dead Fast, Skeletal and even Ego Death. That's the most memorable stuff for me. So yeah, I love the guitar work on this record, and finally I have the vocals by Storm. I love his growling, it has so much power and identity to it. The screaming is also on point, I wish he would do it more. He also yells and shouts, plus the guitarist Wyatt also provides some screaming in two of the songs. Going back to Fertile Steps, it's one of the best openers ever. The sheer aggression of this song is through the roof. The first 30 seconds go hard, then we've got a slow breakdown, then a cool moment where we've got some punky guitar riffs. It's very fast and fun to listen to. I love that moment when Storm is screaming integrity is exactly what you lack. That part goes so hard. After it, we've got a funny thing, like it builds up, it's faster and faster, and then we've got the slow breakdown with that sound. And it's so fun to listen to. After it, another build-up happens to a breakdown where Storm is screaming fertile steps. It's just so fun to listen to. I love every single section of this song. It's not boring by any means. The song just keeps on surprising you. 11 out of 10. False Awakening has an amazing intro. It later comes back. After it, we've got some cool verses. The middle part of the song, for me at least, is the weakest one. Also the breakdowns don't go as hard as I wish them to go, but yeah, this is a great song. It's not on the same level as the previous one, but it's still fun. 8 out of 10. A Dime a Dozen is the only song from this record that they still play live to this day. I love the intro, it's so furious, so angry, so fast. Then we go into that cool verse that is very fun to listen to. I just wish the middle part of the song was slightly better. That's it, it's a fantastic song, just not perfect. 9 out of 10. Numbskull. Now this is one of the weaker tracks on the record. I still enjoy it. This is the first song where Wyatt provides some screaming in the background. I just love the verses and the chorus. The bridge part, yeah, it's fine. 8 out of 10. The Face, I will probably surprise you because this is a single with a music video. It's the weakest one on the record by far. I still think it's a great song, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the guitar riffs, the middle part, and the vocals are fantastic as usual. I just feel like this song isn't that interesting compared to everything else on the record. But it still goes hard, love the breakdowns. 8 out of 10. Morality is another highlight of this record and one of the most experimental songs here. I just love the middle part of the song after that 1984 speech. Love that guitar riff. It's very similar to Fascination Street by The Cure. Like, it sounds almost the same, but it's beautiful. After that, we've got some very cool melodic guitar riffs as well. Like, I was not prepared for that. When I was first listening to this record on its release date, I was like, wow, just wow. I did not expect that at all. This song goes hard, like, the heavy parts slap, the melodic ones are also perfect. This song is so fun to listen to, it surprises you. I wish they would play it live. 11 out of 10. Haste makes waste. Haste makes waste. This is my second favorite song on this record and one of my all-time favorite songs from this band. I just love that main guitar riff. The vocals go so hard, the growling, the screaming, just everything. This one has that bouncy nu metal feel to it at the beginning, then it changes. I love the tremolo riffs in the middle with that screaming. It's so fun to listen to. After that we have that pitch shift moment when the guitar goes so low and the vocalist Storm is just crazy, he's like screaming. I love that. It also reminded me of old school nu metal. After that it gets even lower and Storm is like, haste makes waste. I love this song so much. After that the main melody comes back, but it's way slower. It's just such a fun song. I have nothing to complain about. It's a classic one, and they also, I think, played it live recently, so yeah, nice. 11 out of 10. Dead Fast. Now this is one of the most underrated songs here. I have never heard any fan of this band say they would like to hear it live, but I want it. This one has slight Rage Against the Machine vibe mixed with some nu metal and deathcore. Love that guitar riff. It's so fun to listen to, it's so memorable. Love the vocals here. This is the second song with Wyatt providing some screaming, and I love how Storm and him go forth and back with the vocals. I fell into my health. I switched into my health. Love that stuff. This one is also fantastic. I just wish that the second part of the song was slightly faster, because that slow breakdown at the end, it's a little bit too slow for me. That's all. 10 out of 10. Skeletal. This is another highlight of this record. I love the melodies here, the vibe of this song, the vocals go so hard, the chorus is the best part, but also the outro is fun. So yeah, this is a classic one as well. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10. And the final song, Ego Death. Now this was my favorite song from this band when I first heard this record, because of the intro. It's a slow build up to that very ancient Egyptian sound, I would say, when it comes to the guitar riffs, especially that tremolo riff in the background where the vocalist is doing some whispering, and then it's that guitar riff. Love that stuff so much. It creates such an unique atmosphere. I will never forget about it. After that, the song gets much more slower and the vocalist goes off, and I do enjoy that, but I still prefer that intro, you know, the first 2.5 minutes of the track. That's my favorite part. But yeah, this one is amazing from beginning to the end. I have no complaints here. 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, replayability, yeah, it's a masterpiece. I love listening to this record from beginning to the end. Everything here is unique and memorable. Even the songs that I like the least, like The Face and Numbskull, still provide something interesting to the table. This record started my love for this band, and that love still hasn't diminished. The highlights here are Fertile Steps, Ego Death, Haste Makes Waste, Morality, Deadfest, Skeletal, and A Dime a Dozen. I hope that because of the anniversary they will play more songs of this record live, like Fertile Steps, Deadfast, Haste Makes Waste. Those songs need to go back to the setlist immediately. Especially Fertile Steps, like you should open up every show with that song because it just goes so hard. That's all from me. Celebrate also by spending this record today, it deserves your love and attention. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram in the description, and I will see you in my other videos. Also consider becoming a member of my channel so I can make an album review or maybe a Doom MIDI cover. That's all, bye!